Hello. Can you hear me? Make sure that you can hear me and you can see me as well.
Yes, I can.
Nice.
Yes.
But I can't see you all.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. So our lesson today is going to be a very short lesson, 1 hour. So I just want to touch up some of the concepts before your test tomorrow. Okay. So I think Nancy benefited a lot. So Nancy benefited a lot from your revision materials. Okay, I went through your revision materials with her Monday, and then yeah. So today I'm going to go through the materials with you. Okay, so let's get started. Can we?
Okay.
Okay, good. So let's start from the back first. Okay, so I have shared your work already, which is here. Okay, so
for some of the questions, I didn't do the working because number one, it was 10 o'clock at night last night. Number two, today I had history WA1.
Okay, no, regardless. Okay, so I think the more important thing is the approach, like how to do it, plus what you should present in your answers so that you get full marks. Okay, so please pay full attention for this 1 hour. Okay, I hope you get to score really well for your tomorrow's test. Okay, so for the last question, right? For the last question, basically, right, you have a bottle of water, which is 33. Okay, let me just are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So let me just get to okay, good. So you have 330, which is this bottle of water, and this bottle of water 330, right? You are going to like pour this 330 ml into 7, okay, into 7 cups. Okay, so you are asked to find out how come something is so strange. Okay, so you are asked to find out, so let's say you have okay, good. So you have 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you are asked to pour this 330 milliliter of water into 7 cups, and then you are asked what is left. Okay, what's the balance? Okay, so I think what you can do is you can use the 330, you divide by 7. Can you help me out? You divide by 7 and what you get?
Can I go get my calculator?
Oh, okay.
Wait, never mind.
Okay. You need your calculator because I need a mixed number.
Okay, I'm back.
Good. Yeah. So please help me out. 330 divided by 7.
4,
Mixed number.
7,
47.
1, 4. Oh, okay. 47.
And
hold on. Okay, hold on.
you need to get a calculator. Come on.
I'm trying to. I can't find it.
Okay, it's okay. I have a calculator here. Found a calculator. If not, I use mine.
don't know where my calculator went.
Never mind, I use mine. So 330
Okay.
divided by 7. So, okay, so for set 1, unless they ask you for decimal number, you need to give the most exact answer for the final answer. So you are expected to give it in mixed number. So you are supposed to get 47 and 1/7. Okay, and then now look at the question. They ask how much water is left in the bottle in the end. So can you pay attention? Okay, so basically you can pour 47 into each of this cup. This 47 here, right, is for you to pour into each cup. Are you clear? So once you have poured 47 into 7 cups, right? So 47 times 7. So you will get
329.
Yes. So basically you have used 329 milliliter, and then what is left? So you just
1 milliliter.
Yep. So 1 milliliter is left. So basically, right, you have to write your answer. So you have to basically show, okay, the working is step 1, and then step 2 minus, and then you get this 1 milliliter, and then after that you should answer it. Okay, always answer the question. So 1 milliliter is left at the end. Okay, so you are supposed to, so you don't show your 7 and 1 milliliter. No, if you show this, right, you will be penalized because you are not answering the question. Are you clear? So answer the question. Okay, some of the answers you have here, right, your concept is there, but you never answer the question. You have to answer the question. Okay, so I'm going to teach you how you answer the question. All right, so for this question, you should answer the question. 1 milliliter is left at the end. Are you clear?
Yes.
Okay, then we proceed next. Okay, so a lot of students for this question, right, a lot of students they make a mistake. They think that, oh, actually 1/7 is left. 1/7 is left. Wrong, huh? No, huh? You don't do it this way, huh? You don't do it this way, huh? Okay, what you do is you pick this 47 and you figure out 7 of them, how much is used. So you realize 329 milliliter is used. Then you use the total minus the used. Then you will get the balance. Okay, don't assume, oh, I have 47 here. Oh, therefore, this is the balance. A lot of students make this mistake. 1/7 is the balance. Wrong. Are you clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so don't make this mistake. This is common mistake. So 1/7 is not the answer. The way to do it is step 2. Okay, use the total minus the used. Are you clear? Okay, yes. Next. So which country was the coldest? Yeah, so the lower the colder. Yes, so Greenland. Okay, in this question, I think you can see that 1 mark, 1 mark, 1 mark. So, but I think for during your exam or during your test, you have to show your working if there is a working there. So for question 2, right, they want to find a difference. So write down the formula for difference. Can you still remember the formula? Is use the bigger value minus the smaller value, right?
Yeah.
So the bigger value between Hong Kong and Norway. Hong Kong is 14. Then
14 you minus 10.
Correct. So you have to show this. You have to show it. You have to show it. So show it, and then you get 24. Okay. So the answer is 24 degrees Celsius. The answer is 24 degrees Celsius, but you have to show the working, which is here. Are you clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So next, what was the average? So your answer is correct because I went through this with Nancy yesterday. So 3 degrees Celsius is the answer, but you have to show the working once again. So how do you get average? So average is equal to total divided by number of items. So the total is you sum up all these degree, all this temperature, and then you divide by the number of items. So how many items? 1 country, 2 countries, 3, 4. So 4. So 12 divided by 4. So that's why you get 3 degrees Celsius for the average. Are you clear? So you have to show the working. Okay?
Okay.
So from these 2 questions, I think you have to, one thing you need to learn is you have to show the workings. Okay? If you don't have the working, you will be penalized. Okay?
那你为什么没有 working？
Oh no, I mean for this is fine, but I mean going forward tomorrow, please show your working. Then you will score full marks. All right. Okay, for this it should be I'm fine with it. But tomorrow, make sure you show your working. So you come back. I mean, when you finish your test, when you collect the test next time, we want to see you score for workings. You won't be penalized for workings. Okay, that's what we want to see. Okay, next, for arrange the following number in descending order. Okay, descending order, what's the meaning? Big to small, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
So big to small is descending. Ascending is small to big, but this is big to small. So how do you do this question? Okay, always convert them to decimal numbers first. Always, okay, so that you won't make mistakes. Convert them to decimal number first. So I will do for the first one 0 with a dot above. So what's the meaning of this? 0.9 dot. So is equal to
0.9999.
correct. So it's the 9 will repeat itself non-stop, right? Okay, very good. Then next, this 0.909. Okay, 0.909. Okay, so there is this easier way for you to compare them is to align them. So 0.909. And then can you see the two dots above? So it means the 909 will repeat itself. Okay, so basically 909, 909, 909. But I'm going to stop because I don't need so many numbers to compare. So can you see that I'm aligning all numbers so that it's easier for me to compare later on. Okay, so this is one strategy you should use tomorrow, and definitely you will get this answer. So I mean, you will get this question. 99% is 0.99. Okay, and then of course 10 over 11. So I'm going to use my calculator. 10 over 11. So 0.909, and then make sure you align them. 0.9. Okay, continue. Okay, so with this, right? Can you see that? They all start from the 0? So I can't compare because they are all zeros, right? Next, they are all 9. Still cannot figure out which one is bigger. But until the next point, right? Or the value, right? I can see, actually 0.9 with a dot above is biggest. Right? This is the biggest. Yeah. And then after that, you will compare. This is second biggest. And then the third biggest is 9099. So this is third biggest. And then this is the smallest.
Last.
Yes. So when you rank them, please use the original form. That's why I use the 1, 2, 3, 4 here, so that I am going to write 0.9 with a dot above, because over here is 1, right? Then the 2 is 99%. So I'm going to write 99%. And then third, I'm going to write 0.909 with a 2 dot above. Okay. And then last is 10 over 11. Are you clear?
Yeah.
So you make a mistake here. Okay. So that's why for this question during the exam, you have to show this. Okay.
Okay.
You have to show this part. And the best way to show it is please align them. This is what I call align. This way of doing it. You align them so that it's easy for you to see later on. Are you clear?
Okay.
Okay, good. So tomorrow, definitely you will get a question like this. Make sure you score. Okay, back to this. Okay, when it comes to this express, I think this is pretty simple. So they test you 4 significant figures. So ask yourself, find the first non-zero, because when it comes to significant figure, right, SF, right? So the first non-zero is the first, right? The first non-zero is the first. So this one is not the first. This one also not the first. The first is this, and then this is the second one. This is the third one, and then this is the fourth. They want 4, right? So I need to look at the fifth. That's why I write a line here. So 9 is bigger or equal to 5. So I need to give a 1. So 9 plus 1 is 0.01020. So very good. Okay, very good. So you get the, you short of a 0, right?
Oh,
if you don't have a 0, basically
I've
1, 2, 3. Basically, okay, what's the difference? The value is the same, okay? So can you see these two, right? They are the same, huh? The value is the same. But this one is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4 significant figure. Yours is 3 significant figure only. The question asking for
4.
All right. So which one is correct? This one. Are you clear?
Yes.
You don't go and delete the 0 unnecessarily. They want it. Are you clear?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So you have to be very careful. They want 4. Okay, that's why you need to show 4. Okay. What if they want 5?
Show 5.
Yeah, show 5. That means you need to count. Once you get the answer, right, you go and count. If you don't have 5, add a 0 at the back. Okay. Are you clear?
Okay.
Okay, good. Next, 36 seconds as a percentage of 5 hours. So 36. So you need to get 5 hours out first. So your answer is correct. So 5 times 60 times another 60. So it's just 36 divided by this whole thing. And percentage, right, is 0.2%. Okay. So you can use your calculator. Okay, let me quickly check for you. Because some of the answers I have forgotten already. Yes, 0.2%. Okay, but must show your working tomorrow.
Okay.
Next, last one. This one, no answer or don't know what to do. Any idea what to do?
105% is a fraction in its lowest term.
So how do you do it? What's your first step? How do you get percentage to fraction? Lowest form. 1.05%. So in
Turn the percentage to fraction.
How?
Turn the percentage to fraction first.
Can you show me? I don't, because you might have your way. I might have my way. So can you write on the screen?
Okay.
Can you do it just here on the right hand side? Sorry.
What?
Yeah. Do it here.
Yeah.
Yeah. The blank space here. Oh, okay. You can do it with it. You need to show your working.
Like this.
Okay. I'm not saying you are wrong, but okay. There is one thing I like about your working here. Okay, you give yourself a simple example, and then from this example, right, then you try to extrapolate. Extrapolate means based on the simple example and see to work out something. This is something I like about your working, but your answer is, this one, the technique is good but not right. Okay, so remember, from percentage to the first thing you do is you convert to decimal first. If you get this into your calculator, 1.05, give it a percentage, convert to decimal first, because from decimal, right, you can easily convert to the so once you use your calculator, You key this entire thing with the percentage sign in, right? You will get 0.0105. So once you get the decimal number, then you just use 105, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So you divide by 10,000. Okay. Then you will get a fraction. Simplify. Simplify. You divide by 5, 21. Divide by 5, you get 2,000. So 21 over 2,000 is the answer. Are you clear?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So basically, probably you have forgotten how to convert from percentage to decimal, decimal to fraction. This is P6. So they are testing you here. So remember, percentage, decimal, and then fraction. If you cannot do the percentage to fraction it like directly, probably you can stop at decimal, then decimal to fraction. All right?
Okay.
Same thing. If you are given a fraction, you don't know how to get the percentage, it's fine. Get to decimal first. Then decimal to percentage. Okay? So make sure you understand this tomorrow. Okay. This question 1, this is the most important question. That Nancy got it wrong. And I tell you why. Not only Nancy got it wrong, a lot of students got this wrong. Okay. So what you need to do for this question at first is not to answer the question. That's not the first step. If you go ahead and answer the question, right, most of the time you will make a mistake here and there. So what is the first step you need to do when it comes to like write down the integer, prime numbers, and irrational numbers for the given numbers? What you should do? You should always write down the map. What map we are talking about? The real number map. Can you still remember the map? Real number, and then you split to what's on the left. Without referring, yeah.
Without referring.
Yeah. And you have rational.
Rational and
irrational. Okay. Yeah. Good.
Irrational.
Yeah. Good. Okay.
And split to.
Yeah. So hold on. Can you give me some example of irrational number first? 2 examples.
Wait, let me think. 2 examples of irrational numbers.
Yeah. You just give me two examples.
I read down.
Yeah, you can. Okay, square root 21. Okay, good. Why? Why square root 21 is irrational? I mean,
because
why?
You cannot express it in fraction.
Okay, very good. So you understand square root 21. Then can I ask, what about pi? Is pi irrational or rational?
Rational.
Can you express
because you can express it in fraction.
Can you? For pi?
Yeah.
You can use your calculator. Pi is equal to 3.14. Wait. This is 22 over 7. This is not pi. This is you force it to be pi. Pi is actually 3.14 non-stop, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So you cannot express pi. I mean the exact value of pi you cannot, right? So therefore, square root 21 is one of the examples. Pi is also another example. So just put these two in your mind. Okay, what about rational? So for rational, I think you can branch out further. So how you branch out rational numbers? Can you remember?
Can I?
Integer.
Let me think.
First one, integer. Next, just now you talked about fraction. Just now you already said fraction.
Whole numbers.
No, whole number is later, under integer. So under integer, you need to split again. Fraction, and then what else? Last one. This one, 0.9 with a dot above.
What?
Yeah, this
number
with a dot above is a rational number. I'm going to show you why.
What is it called?
I'm going to show you why you consider 0.9 dot above is a rational number. I'm going to show you why. Okay. Fraction, right? 2 over 3. Is 2 over 3 a fraction?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 over 3. If you punch your calculator, right, 2 over 3 is equal to 0 0.66666. So that means 6 repeated, right? So that means 0 0.6 with the dot above, I can express it as a fraction, right? And fraction is a rational number, right?
Yeah.
So I use the same logic. Therefore, 0.99999 can be, is a rational number also.
Oh, okay.
That's why I reason 0.9 is a rational. Okay?
Okay.
So under integer, you have positive integer.
Whole number.
A whole number is positive integer. So whole number.
Negative integer.
Very good. What's the middle one then? One more for integer.
0.
Correct. Okay, good. Done. This is the map you need to remember for tomorrow. You have to memorize this map tomorrow. Then you can answer all questions. Let's do it now. Integers. 1. Let me see. 1 is a positive integer. So 1 is integers. Pi over 11. Pi is where? Pi is here, right? Irrational. So I write pi over 11 here. Next, square root 43. Square root 43. Square root 40, something like the square root 21. Okay, square root 23 is here. So you got the rational number correct. Next,
okay.
Minus square root 49. Minus square root 49. The answer is minus 7. So minus 7 falls under negative integer. Negative integer is integer. So here, 31. Very good. Okay, good. So that means your integers are correct. And then your irrational numbers are correct. But prime number, let's see. Minus 7 is not a prime number because prime number cannot be negative. What are the first few prime numbers? Can you tell me? The first.
First few prime numbers.
Yeah, you start from
2,
Very
3,
good. 2, 3,
5, 7,
11.
11.
Of course, continue, right? So can you see that minus square root 49 is not a prime number because the lowest, the smallest is 2. So that's why you got this wrong. Very clear?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So never make such mistake again. And by the way, I have been telling you, always write down the first few prime numbers at the start. So once you receive the paper, right? After your teacher say you can start, then you start writing down the first several prime numbers first. Why? Because all these prime number, you need to do it for a prime factorization later. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, but the key is still this map. Because once you get this map out, right, you just match. Are you clear? Okay, good. So next. Okay, for this question, right, your answer is okay. That means your concept is there. But one thing is not there is your presentation. That means you don't answer the way the question wants you. So I want you to learn, you should answer the question the way the question wants you to. Okay? Please pay attention. For this one, positive square root. So what you do, you don't use your calculator, okay? You use your calculator, basically, you will not get marks. Because for this question, they don't want you to use calculator. They want you to show your understanding. Okay?
But they didn't say.
Expected. You know why? Because they ask you to get it into prime factorization. So that means they want you to use the concept of prime factorization, not calculator. Okay? So please.
What about question 6?
什么? 6 也是. 6 also the same. Okay? So that's why I say question 5 and question 6, right? You have been, okay, your answer is correct, but not the way they want. So please pay attention. I'm going to show you I'm going to show you the way to do it first. Then later I convince you with your school answer sheet for the past several years papers. Okay, so let's do it first. So k is equal to 2 over 6. 2 to the power 6 times 7 to the power 2. So don't convert this. Don't. Because if you convert this and you go and square root this, basically you are telling people you are using calculator, which your teacher don't want. Okay, so how you should show is you square root, positive square root, right? So you just square this. So when you square this, that means, I mean, when you square root this, you square root individually. Okay, so you square root your 7 square, you get 7. I mean this, you get this.
Okay.
And for this, you will get 2 to the power. Don't use your calculator. Okay, you will get 2 to the power 3. So 2 to the power of 3 is 8 times 7, so it's 56. You should show this working. Compare my working to your working. You have no working. That's why I say you will get penalized. Are you clear?
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you how to do Puppy. Puppy, once again, don't do it this way. Okay, don't times them. Show it in prime factorization. So 2 to the power of 6 times 7 to the power of 2. So since you have 7 here, that means you times another 7. So you combine them first. So you cube root, right? Cube root, cube root. So you cube root. So it's cube root 2 to the power of 6 times 7 to the power of 3. So when you cube root it individually with a times in between. So cube root and cube cancel each other. You will get 7 at the back. And then cube root and 2 to the power of 6, you get 2 to the power of 2. So 4 times 7, 28. So this is the working you can. You need to show. Are you clear?
Yeah.
Can I ask you one question? You must
Yes.
you must be wondering, hey, cube root 2 to the power of 6. I don't know what I need to get there. Like let's say you somehow you say, I don't know how to get 2 to the power of 2. You know what you can do? Use your calculator, fake it. You know what fake it? Can you use your calculator and do this? You will get 4. But you don't show 4. Why? If you show 4, that means your teacher knows you use your calculator. So what you should show instead of 4? Convert the 4 into prime factorization.
Oh, okay.
You understand?
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
So basically, right, question 5 and question 6, right, don't show that you use calculator. Show that you make use of the concept of factorization and prime factorization. Are you clear or not?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Next. So for question 6, don't combine them. You combine them, penalize. So k times a, right? So basically you just show 2 to the power of 6 times 7 to the power of 2 times a, such that it's a perfect cube. Perfect cube means can be cube rooted. So then you show that, oh, so times a means what? Give, right? Meaning give.
Yeah.
So you will see that, oh, this can be cube rooted, but this one can't be cube rooted. You need to give it a 7. I mean, you need to give it a 7. So a contains a 7. So a is 7. Why 28? I thought this one can be cube rooted. Can it be cube rooted? You see, once again, you don't have a calculator, then how can I do? And by the way,
Supposed to be. Wait, what? This one.
Yes. Okay. So it can be cube rooted. Do you still give a 2 or not? No. No need to give 2. Right? So I don't know why you get 28. By the way, okay, by the way, the question is not asking you for 28. You see, you never answer the question. That's what I say. And then
what's the smallest integer?
They ask for the integer a, right? So basically it's 7, right?
Yeah.
But the way to show it is, so basically you don't even know what the question is asking. So what you do is you just give everything there and expect the teacher to find the answer. No. If you expect the marker to find the answer, you will get penalized. Okay? So you just give what needs to be given there. Don't show extra thing. You show extra thing, you will get penalized. All right? Okay, good.
Okay.
So the answer in this case is 7. Because you need to give it a 7 so that it can be cube rooted. Same thing, this one. But this one is divide. So you don't show this. Don't show this there. What you need to show is 3 to the power 5 times 5 to the power 2 divided by a b. So b divide by b, right? B is in the denominator, so tell yourself you must remove. So you need to remove how many? So this cube and 3 to the power 5. So you cannot cube root 3 to the power 5, right?
Yeah.
So you need to remove how many 3? You need to remove
2.
2 3.
You need to remove.
So write down b is equal to 3 to the power 2. Okay? So
Okay.
to tell that b definitely have 2 3s. And then what about this 5 to the power 2? Can you cube root this 5 to the power 2? Cannot. So you need to remove 25.
1 5.
Okay, if you remove 1 5, can you work it out or not? Like square root?
No, still cannot.
Still cannot. So
can we just remove all of the 5?
Yes. So that's no. So you need to test step by step. You remove 1, can't. Remove 2, can. Then okay, good. So therefore, this is 9 times 25. So 9 times 25 is 225. So that's the answer. So 225 is the answer. That's B lah. So you write down B equals to 225. Are you clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So show what is necessary. So 你看到吗？你这个都没有 show. Okay. If we never go through this question tonight, assume that tomorrow you get this question, you will get 0 out of this question because you are not answering the question at all. And this is not the way to answer the question as the first step. Okay. Of course, last. Okay. Last question, right? Also the same. You don't combine them. You combine them, you show them wrong. No mark. So how you should approach this question? You approach it using the technique used in the previous few parts. Okay. So I'm going to erase. I'm going to do it at the side here. Okay, good. So you have this KLM. So don't combine. Don't combine means don't get it into this format. Don't. So just write in the what do I call this? Prime factorization. So this is your K. Then you times your L 3 to the power 5 times 5 to the power 2. Then you times your M 3 to the power 5 to the power 3 times 11 to the power 2. So just write them down first in prime factorization. Don't combine. Don't combine means don't go and use your calculator and get the answer wrong. So
okay,
ask yourself a perfect square. So perfect square means can be square root. Okay, show this step. So once you show this step, right, then now you combine them in index notation. Meaning what? Meaning how many 5 you have? 5 5. Okay, then 2 to the power 6. Any 3? Okay, 3 to the power 5. 5 to the power 5. Yeah, I have combined these 2 already. Then 7 to the power 2. Then 11 to the power of 2. Okay, good. So write one more step. So this is your first step. This is your second step. Now ask yourself, can you square root the 2 to the power of 6 or not?
Can.
Okay, good. Can you square root the 3 to the power of 5?
Cannot.
Cannot. Okay, good. So give a cross there first. Then can you square root the 5 to the power of 5?
Cannot.
Cannot. Do you actually? There is a very quick way to know lah. The square. I mean, this is square root. So the root is a even number, and then inside the power is an odd number. So even and odd cannot. So that's the fastest way to check. So then you will realize that this one can, this one can. So the 11 also can, but you have 2 cannot, right? Can you see? So you have 2 cannot. So that means cannot lor. Okay, so how you write in English? Okay, so you need to show this. You need to show this step. Okay, so you need to show this step, like show that you need to square root individually. So once you square root individually, then you say that as you can see, okay, this and this is, or they are not perfect square. Therefore, KLM is not a perfect square. Are you clear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because these two cannot be square rooted, so cannot be square rooted. So that means these two cannot give you a perfect square. So therefore, the entire thing is not a perfect square. Are you clear now?
Yeah.
So your this way of explanation is wrong. 不可以
Okay.
So by the way, if you know, right, for this particular chapter, HCF, LCM is all about prime factorization. So generally, right, you should not go and get it into this kind of format. Generally, generally.
Okay.
Okay, good. Next. Okay, 那这一题就很简单了。So you just, yes, you go and do the prime factorization. Yeah, of course, you remember how to find HCF and LCM. So for LCM, all factors, right?
Yeah.
And then since it's L, so it's highest power. Okay, you should remember by now, HCF, what factor?
The shared factor.
Very good. Yep, good. Good.
Lowest power.
Now, okay, so you need to know by now, tomorrow is your exam. So now look at this. You have 180, 240, 300. So how to find the, okay, like I say, you might make a mistake. Let's say you go ahead and find the LCM. Okay, you go and find LCM. So LCM is all factors. So I see 235, 23, 235. So I see 235. Let's say I make a mistake. I go and find LCM. Okay, and then I need to go and find the highest power. 2. So it's 2. 哇，你这个是 quite dangerous, you must write clearly, 2, 4, 2. So I choose 4. Highest power for LCM. Like I say, I make a mistake. I misjudge. 3, 2, 1, 1. I choose 2. 5. So it's 2. So basically, you will get 16 times 9 times 25. So you're going to get a very big number. And then you get this number. Let me go and use your calculator. 16 times 9 times 25. So you are going to get 3600. And then you go and write your 3600 here. Let's say you misjudge, you make a mistake, you go ahead and do LCM. Now you ask yourself, can you invite 3600 guests to this event? It doesn't make sense, right?
No.
Yes. So you see what I'm trying to say is you can make a mistake, but when you make a mistake, you know that you make a mistake. Okay? So when you make a mistake, you know that LCM, no, LCM 360 is not what the question wants. Then you do switch to HCF. That's why your this is correct. Are you clear?
Yes.
Okay, so 60, and then of course you choose the correct one, divide, correct. Okay, good, 可以。诶，这题没有做啊 the 3 lights, or you didn't see it?
I think it's okay. Hold on. I do know. Wait, or did I do? Okay, hold on. Let me check. Right. Notes.
Most likely you didn't do it because I didn't see any answer.
Yeah, I didn't. Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead and do it now. Yeah. So remember, the first step is always prime factorization.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. If you don't know what to do, always show the prime factorization. Hopefully you can score some marks. Oh, this question is quite simple actually. 6, 8, 9.
Six, 8, and 9.
So your prime factorization 6, prime factorization 8, prime factorization 9.
6 equals to
你在哪里做啊？
3.
Paper 啊 paper
On
okay.
an A3 piece of paper.
Okay, good.
8 equals to 3. What? 9 equals to 3. 2, 3. Wait.
So 6 is 2 times 3. So 8 is 2 to the power of 3.
Wait,
9,
no. 6 is 2 times
2 times 3.
6 is 2 times. Wait. 6 equals to 2 times 3. 8 equals to 2 to the power of 3. 9 equals to 3 times 3, which is also 3 to the power of 2.
Okay. So can I ask you what's the difference between 3 to the power of 2 and 3 times 3?
There is no difference. One is just shorter than the other.
Oh, by the way, this is called index notation. So you must answer the question. If they want you to express in index notation, you better express in 3 to the power of 2. Okay? If they don't want you to express in index notation, that means they want you to get the answer, so which is 9. Are you clear?
Okay.
Okay, good. So once you get this, so in this case, you should find the HCF or LCM. In this
LCM.
LCM, okay. What is the LCM in this case?
Like, what do you mean?
What's the LCM for all these three?
Lowest common multiple.
Yeah lah. 来，快点。
Okay.
What factors?
Factor is added, right?
什么叫 added? What factor? What power? Those are the two tips.
Power is highest power.
Okay, highest power. But you don't do highest power first. You get the factor first.
Factor is
until now you still don't get it. So for highest is for HCF. So the opposite of HCF.
The opposite of shared is
you see? We
can't.
Oh, you can. Okay, I can't help you if you don't memorize this simple stuff. Oh, 全部. So all factors here. So I see 2, I see 3. So 2 and 3. And then highest power for 2 is 3. For 3 is 2. So it's 8 times 9 is 72. So in this case, 72 seconds. Hey, you need to be very good with all the rules, okay? Because until I mean the last moment, the 11th hour, and you still don't know what is that word, what power, or power, you are okay. Okay, but factors, you are still like, my God, you still need to think. It's unacceptable, you know. You need to help yourself, seriously. You need to help yourself. If you don't help yourself, we can't help you. We are here to help you, okay? And I'm not asking you to memorize a page of stuff. I'm asking you to just memorize these simple rules. Okay, so for HCF, like HCF, what factors?
HCF is shared factor.
Okay, LCM?
And lowest power.
Okay.
LCM is all factor and highest power.
Okay, good. So remember it. Tomorrow, make sure you don't make mistake. Okay, so with that, the answer is 72 seconds. So the time they say is so they start at this time. So 72 seconds later, they will light up again. No? So how do you 72 seconds is 1 minute and 12 seconds. So just add to this. So it's 5, 55, and then 12 seconds or 56. You need to add 1 minute to it. So this is the answer.
Okay.
Okay. You need to show your working. Your working is this.
Okay.
Okay, so for this question, let's test. I think you are wrong. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see.
I double check the one.
Double check doesn't mean you are right, ma. Because
I hope I'm right.
Double check doesn't mean you are right. Or it does not mean you are wrong, but we need to see whether you are right or wrong. Okay. But one thing why I say you are wrong is you still, I mean, before this question, you still don't know the two rules for LCM and HCF. So HCF is shed and then what? Lowest. So for this one, 3, okay, I prime factorization this first. So this 3 is 3. So 45 is 3, 3, 5. So it's 3 to the power of 2 times 5. So shed is 3. Lowest power. Okay, good. So this one fit the first statement. Second statement, 45. So LCM is all and then highest. So I see 3, I see 5. Okay, so it's 3 times 5. Highest, so it's this one and this. So this is 45. Okay, correct. Okay. All right, so good. Okay, 最后一题。I think, let me see. How come your PDF looks slightly different than my PDF?
I downloaded from the box website.
Okay, let me double check. Just double check. Just to make sure.
And I sent it to myself.
Oh, 可以了. Okay, so like I say, I want to convince you with your school paper. You see how they answer the question. 这题 we talked about it just now. So they say given that P times A, right, is a perfect square. So P, this is P. So it's 2 to the power of 4 times 3 to the power of 3 times 7. So in order to be square rooted, right? So you show this. This one can. This one cannot. You need to give it. So you times the A, right? So you need to give it a 3. So this one has a 3. So this one also cannot. You need to give it a 7. So that's why it's 21. Yeah, you need to show it. Can you see?
Okay.
Can you see the answer? So you are not supposed to write down 2 times 4. Like you are not supposed to get this out. 不要equal. Tomorrow.
No equal.
Oh, don't show this. Once you show this, is wrong already. 可以吗? Then you look at this. Explain your answer. So you need to write this down, and then perfect cube, right? Perfect cube means what? Cube rooted. Then you show this one can. This one can. This one can. This one can. So therefore can. Okay. By the way, in between is times. Okay. Then this one you can show you cube root this, you will get 2 to the power of 3. You cube root this, you get 3 to the power of 2. This one is 5. This one is 7. Then of course you can times them together. Your answer is, use your calculator and then you get the answer. Okay. Okay. Actually, this is the last question I want to go through with you before we end the lesson. 这题. Let me get it to this. So tomorrow, hopefully you score pretty well. Okay, 这题. So they have given you 3 numbers here, and they have given you the prime factorization already. You don't need to do it again. Okay. So like I say, I don't know whether it's LCM or HCF, right? So LCM. Okay, write down LCM. What's the long form for LCM? Lowest
common multiple.
Correct. Okay. Maybe they test you this, so you better. Okay, you better get it right, Then what is HCF? Highest common factor.
Highest common factor.
Very good. Now you read the question. Smallest, right? Smallest. So when it's smallest, I think without looking at without thinking about the question, smallest. You just ask yourself, smallest sounds more like lowest or sounds more like highest?
Lowest.
Yes. So this is one indication you should find the LCM. This is one indication. You should find the LCM. So let's proceed to find the LCM. So LCM, like I say, what factors and what power? LCM.
All factors and highest power.
Okay, good. Don't refer, must be in your brain already. Okay, so all factors. So I see 2, I see 3, I see 2, I see 3. Okay, so circle 2, 3, 2, 3, 5, 7. So basically I see 2, 3, 5, and 7. And then times times in between. So you write down LCM equal 2 times 3 times 5 times 7. So highest power for 2. What's the highest power for 2? 2, 3, 1. I choose 3. Then for 3 is 4, 2, 2 is 4. So for 5 is 1, 2. I choose 2. 7 is 1. Okay, so once you get this, okay, can I ask you a question? Did they ask you to write it in index notation? Did the question ask you to find index notation? If not index notation, you have to key into your calculator and get the answer out.
Okay.
Are you clear? When you give the answer, when you are not giving the answer. So this is 8. Okay, then this is 81. And then this is 25, this is 7. So continue, use your calculator. 8 times 81 times 25 times 7. So you get 113400. Okay, now you get the LCM already, right? Test. So 113400 divisible by, divide by. Okay, by the way, divisible by means divide by lah. So it's very easy to understand. Divisible by, so you just test. If you test, let's say you test now. So let me just test one of them now. So this divide by 360. My answer is 315. So that means can test one more. 113400 divide by 3150. So 36. Test one more. Last one. 113400 divided by 324. Okay, 350. So basically all can be divisible. So that means you already mark the answer. Like you already know that, oh sure, this is the answer. And by the way, you don't have to show this step. The last step here is for you to check only. But this is the last step already. Are you clear?
Okay. Yeah.
Are you clear now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. One last question which I want to add on this before we end the lesson today. Okay.
All right.
Okay, the question is 360. Okay, sorry. 360 times. Let me just think. Okay, times A. So the question is, okay, let me write the question in English. So what is the smallest A such that 360A is a multiple of 3150? So how you do this? Yeah. So how you do this? So 360A is a multiple of 3150. So the step is 360A divided by 3150.
Yeah.
And then the next step is use 360 in prime factorization. So it's 2 to the power of 3, 3 to the power of 2 times 5 times A, so that divide by 2 times 3. So now, what's your smallest A?
Teacher. Can we first write 3150 and then continue with 2 times 3 squared times 5 squared times 7.
Actually not recommended. You know why? Not recommended. You know why? Because you have already, okay, this one is the number, right? Step 1 is the number. So over here, you already start the prime factorization for the numerator. So it makes sense for you to start the prime factorization for the denominator also.
Oh, okay.
To be consistent. Okay. So now the question is very simple. You ask yourself, 2 over 3 divided by 2, can it be divisible or not?
Can.
Can. So do you, so times A means give, right? Times is give. So if it's can, right? Do you need to give a 2?
No.
No need. Okay, so that means no need. Okay, of course
This one also can.
you cannot write a cross there. Of course, you don't write a cross there. So I mean, yeah, this one can. No need to give a 3. What about 5? Do you need to give a 5 or not?
No.
Huh? 5 over 25.
Wait.
This is not a whole number. This is 1 over 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Need.
How many? How many 5 you give? 5 over 2.
So give another 5.
Give 1 5. Okay, give 1 5. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Give 1 5, done. Then 7.
Give 1 7.
Give 1 7. So therefore, you write down 5 times 7, 35. So A equals 35. Are you clear?
Yeah.
This is the way to do this question. Okay, ma?
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah. So yeah, that's it. Unless you have question for me.
I don't have.
Okay, good. So with this, I hopefully tomorrow you should be able to score well.
Okay.
Okay. So the key is always map. Okay, of course you need to remember the LCM. Okay, so basically you remember LCM, the 2 tips, right? And HCF, the 2 tips. So this is highest power. And this is lowest power. And this is shared factors. And this is all factors. By the way, it's times in between, not plus. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Then yeah. Then probably you want to go back and take a look at your this the homework, the revision homework. Yeah. Just take a look at this homework and try to visualize what you need to do tomorrow. And then after this visualization, probably like half an hour revision, then you should be able to score tomorrow. Okay. So yeah, good. Okay, I hope you understand why we want to have this lesson, because tomorrow is going to be a quite important test for you, first test in secondary school. That's why I want to make sure that you are ready for it. That's why I just somehow ad hoc means somehow like insert one lesson in the middle of the week, just because I want you to be ready for tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, okay, good. Then 你妈妈在旁边吗？
No.
Oh, then never mind lah. I think it's good. Okay, so hopefully tomorrow you score. Bye bye.
Okay, bye bye.
Take care.